Okay, Rich Van Tassel here with you. Today is Thursday, December 24th. We're giving you the breakdown of tonight's Thursday night football game. The San Diego Chargers at 4-10 travel to Oakland to play the Raiders, who are 6-8. The injuries for the visiting Chargers: Dontrell Inman, Javante Herndon, both wide receivers are listed as probable. Melvin Gordon, the running back, is on injury reserve. Stevie Johnson, wide receiver, Ladarius Green, tight end, are questionable. For the Raiders, Tywan Jones, running back, probable. Khalil Mack, defensive end, probable. Charles Woodson, safety, questionable. Amari Cooper, wide receiver, and Seth Roberts, wide receiver, are both probable. The Raiders are 2-5 at home, which means they're 4-3 on the road. That's really just not going to get the job done. Had they been a bit better at home, they probably would be going to the playoffs, as I predicted them to do. They're not, though. Let's see if they can get to 500 for the Chargers. They're just finishing out the string here. Philip Rivers has put up some big numbers this year, almost at 4,300 yards, 26 touchdowns to 12 interceptions, but the team is 4-10. You look at Derek Carr on the other side, he's got almost 3,600 yards, 30 touchdowns to 11 interceptions. So Derek Carr has played very well this season, and Oakland clearly has found their quarterback. Latavius Murray, the running back, well over 4 yards per carry, so he's answered the bell just a bit. He had been over 5 yards per carry. We had discussed that coming into this season, is how long he could, or could he keep those numbers high, because he never really had that many carries. But he's certainly doing the job this year. San Diego has not been able to run the ball this year. Melvin Gordon, who's hurt, is their top runner, and he doesn't even have 700 yards yet, no touchdowns listed. This will be Charles Woodson's last game in Oakland. He is retiring at the end of the season, almost certainly going to be a Hall of Famer, so expect a lot of emotion in that regard. As far as the game, I don't see any reason why the Chargers would win. I like Derek Carr getting the ball downfield to Amari Cooper, who's had a very good year. First Oakland receiver to have over 1,000 yards in 10 years. The last one was Randy Moss. So you got to give credit to what Oakland is building. Maybe just a year away from the playoffs, which I projected them to make. But they have certainly shown improvement. They've been much more professional this season, and I see that carrying on. And let's see if they can get to 500. That would certainly be a stepping stone for this team. There's no moral victories in the NFL, I know that, but there are steps that you take to get the relevancy, and that's what the Raiders are doing. And I expect Derek Carr to be hooking up with Amari Cooper basically all game long. Look for Michael Crabtree to have a good game as well. San Diego has not really shown much defensively, and especially in the passing game. I think Philip Rivers will put up some numbers again. Oakland's defense is not that great, but I'm expecting Philip Rivers to have at least one interception, because I don't see a way that Charles Woodson doesn't get an interception in his final game. So I'm expecting a few turnovers from the Chargers, and I think Oakland will limit theirs. I like them winning a relatively high-scoring game in the area of 31-20. All right, so there's your recap for tonight's game between the Chargers and the Raiders. Tomorrow's Christmas, so I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Again, no radio show. I will most likely be coming back Saturday and breaking down the game picks for the rest of Week 16 on Sunday. We'll do those in parts as well, just as we did with the radio, just not going to be on the show. Alright, so thank you very much. Again, Merry Christmas, and we will see you on Saturday.